Transformers more than meets the eyes. I am really excited today because today we are going to be unboxing the Studio Series 86 Perceptor. And so I got my hands on this puppy recently. And, if you watch some of my earlier Perceptor videos on like the original Perceptor I have, and I had the black version I got, Magnifico. Perceptor is always one of my favorite Transformers. I love science growing up and having a microscope. And the one I had as a child actually transformed. It was the black version, so the Magnifico version, or whatever its name is. And but it transformed into a tank, and it transformed into the telescope, or sorry, microscope, and it actually worked. So that was the cool thing. It was actually a working microscope. So that's pretty cool as a kid. So this one is the Studio Series 86 Perceptor. And, I have been loving the Studios 86 series line. And I got to it very late. I only started collecting it last year. And so I was really late to the game. And so it's been hard to try to track down some of these guys. And I was able to find this one at a reasonable price. So let's have a look at this one. We're going to crack it open. We'll do our first impressions, and I'm going to play around with it a bit, and then I'll give you my full review on one of the videos upcoming. And so you can see he's on the back what it looks like, and it looks like, yeah, it looks like it does come with a tank mode. That's similar to the tank mode that I remember. There's the telescope mode. And so, like most of the Studio Series 86 lines, it has a background, and this is of Autobot City again. And so let's have a look. We're going to crack this sucker open and see what it looks like. All right, let's put the camera down. And usually these boxes have tape right there. So we're going to open that up right there. Get in there. Okay, cool. All right, let's pop this thing open. I'm going to slide that out. Okay, and we're going to pull out the background. There's some instructions here. So we're going to be taking a look at these to just figure out how to transform this guy. I really don't know. That's the first time I'm opening it. I haven't watched any videos of anyone else transforming it. I really don't know how to transform it at all. So I'm not going to even try. So here's the background. Pop that back in. I'm sure I don't know if I need it at all, but here's the background. Now let's free up Perceptor. So the Perceptor I had when I was a child was all, a lot of die cast. This is completely plastic. And this is supposedly more cartoon accurate to the show. You can see he's got the yellow there, and he's got Perceptor's face, the blue eyes. I don't remember his chest plate being this white in a cartoon. I'll have to look it up. It might be. It probably is, actually. Let's see what it looks like on the box art. Yeah, I mean, I'll have to rewatch the cartoon. I'll let you guys know what I think about the coloration comparison. I know the blue and the red. That's what I remember. I don't remember this being so white. Anyways, let's free up Perceptor. Flip through these hands there. Being careful not to scratch up my new toy. Alright, I think I clipped it all. So no, there must be something tied around his torso. Yep, something tied around the torso there. So let's clip that out too. Yep, okay, now he's free. And we just gotta lift up his cannon a bit to kind of slide that out. Oh, alright. He's still clipped onto something because he's not moving. Let's see what he's still clipped onto. Still, the waist is still clipped onto something. There we go. Now it's free. Okay, see, there's our Autobot scientist Perceptor. And then let's pop his gun down. I think that would just slide out of there. I think. Oh no, it'll be easier getting it from behind. I gotta pack this sucker well. There we go. We got the gun free. Alright, so I'm gonna pop this over here since I don't need it. I'm gonna put that in his hands, and there's something not right about Perceptor. Yeah, his cannon, his microscope needs to be over his shoulder. How do I do that? There we go. Haha. Okay, let's have a look at what he can do. So I always like this part of it because the microscope was, it looks kind of like a cannon. And let's see. move back, it just moves up like that. So you can move it, up and down like this. And let's see, does his head turn very well? I'm going to move this back so I can turn his head better. 360, perfect. And his arms, they go up 90 degrees. Yep, cool. And yeah, swiveling, arm swivels very well. Excellent. Hands, hands don't move. Fingers do not open. Okay? And yep, both arms move the same. I'm assuming this chest face comes up for the transformation after. Yes, it does. Okay. Now, how about the feet or legs? The hips hinge well. You can do the splits. Good. So the one thing I really love about these new Transformers in general is the mobility of their joints is incredible. You know, the toys I grew up with, you know, there was only like, I don't know, 6 points of articulation. If you got the hands, the arms moving in one piece, you got the feet, legs moving in one piece, and you get the head swiveling. That was pretty much as good as we were going to get at that time. And the fact that they can actually make a transformer that has more movements than I had with my Star Wars figures when I was young, that's incredible. That's just incredible. So yeah, so the legs move very, very well. They bend very, very well. Um, the feet do not. Well, they do swivel. Okay, so yeah, there's definitely posability there. You can do them like kung fu stance or something. You know, have them do the kung fu dance or I gotta crap my pants stance, whatever that is. So you can, yeah, you definitely can do some cool stuff with his legs. Let's get this thing down again. Yeah, pretty good. Back, got this hole in there, so I don't know if I love that, but I mean, you know, it is what it is. I don't know when this was released and compared to some of the other Transformers. Um, so you know, like some of the newer ones have been like slammed. Like I mean, you know, very hard to find any faults with any of these. So this is a. I don't know if they've used this mode before. I really don't. So I'm gonna play around with it and kind of play it and see what it does. But I do love the look of this thing. Yeah. So that's my initial impression of the robot form is quite good. I'm going to quickly just kind of pop up some old friends of his and see how they look compared to him as far as size. Here. So let's bring back some of his old G1 friends. There's Optimus, and you see how much bigger Optimus is compared to Perceptor. And I don't know how often he interacted with Brawn, but Brawn was definitely in the season 2 with him. Bumblebee was probably a lot with him. So, you know, those are the ones I remember. But Perceptor's one of the few Autobots that survived the purge, that survived the purge of the Studio Series 86, or the 86 movie. You can see again, oh, look at Grimlock compared to him. Grimlock's just a beast. You know, he's just towers. He's like Andre the Giant, you know? And we got, you know, we got Ironhide. Ironhide is a little bit shorter. Oh, actually, wait, are they about the same height? They might be close in height. They, if there's much height difference, there's very little height difference. Let's put it that way. And it's, you know, he's one, as I said, he's one of the ones that survived the purge. So we have Springer, who we recently reviewed. So let's put him next to Springer. Yeah, and I'm waiting to. I can't wait to open my blaster because I want it because they interacted a lot in both pre and post movie. So I'm gonna, you know, looking forward to that. That's cool. Okay, so yeah, I like my first impression of Perceptor is good, very very good. It was one of my favorite toys growing up, and let's see if this is going to continue to be one of my new favorite toys with the Studio Series 86 line. So thanks for watching. In the next episode or next YouTube video that we're going to post, or at least one of the upcoming videos that we're going to post, we're going to show you guys how to transform it. I'll finish my review of him in all modes, and it looks like he does do a tank mode in here. Let's see if it shows us how to do tank mode. Yeah, it does. Okay, so we're definitely, there's the Parker scope mode, and you can see that you can transform it into a tank mode as well. So that is going to be cool. He never does that in the actual cartoon, but the fact that it has that in there, which the original Transformer did, that is really, really cool. So I'm looking forward to that. This is Chucky from Collecting for Fun. Please hit the subscribe button. We are working hard to get to 1,000, and when we do, we're going to get ourselves a Robosin Grimlock, and we're going to share that magnificent toy with you guys. We're going to unbox it. We're going to we're going to unbox it. We're going to play around with it, do all types of tricks with it, whatever it does. I know it walks in dinosaur mode. I know it talks. I know it walks also in the robot mode, and I know it interacts with other Robosins. So we're going to shoot some really cool videos with that, pairing it with our already Robosin Optimus Prime. So that's what we're looking forward to. So help the channel out. The sooner we get to 1,000, the sooner you watch that video. Take care, guys. We will see you soon.